Yo guys, it's your boy Trailblex, and this has been a while. It's been 3 weeks since the last video. I'm so sorry guys. I went on holiday the rest of this week and everything, and I was putting out vlogs for you guys like on the vlogging channel this week, but I thought nah, I couldn't really do it because I didn't have I was gonna take my selfie stick and do it like that, so pretend that was a bit of a GoPro or something. But yeah, let's get straight into today's video because we are finally back with the content, guys. We are still on 48 subscribers, so please, just saying that now, if you are new to the channel or if you've clicked on to this video and you haven't seen the rest of my videos, please subscribe if you are new. Let's get to 50 subscribers. My friend Joe is almost at 110 subs, so please go subscribe to him as well. Awesome YouTuber. So let's get straight into this video, guys, as this is fantastic news I saw when I came home from my holiday. So yeah, we saw, well, if you have seen the recent news on The Flash season 4, so the finale came and I did do a review on it. I recorded it and everything, but it glitched and everything and couldn't upload it and everything. So there's no season 3 review on the finale. Let me just say that finale was awesome. HR dead now. That's a spoiler if you haven't seen it, but HR, farewell. But today's video is all about Clifford DeVoe. I think I'm saying that. Clifford DeVoe, the Thinker, is confirmed to be season 4's big bad. As we don't know actually if it's going to be season 4's next big bad. It could be one of the villains. It could just be one of those one standalone episodes. But I'm pretty sure it's the main big bad because this is actually, as this is pretty early to set out news that you're actually doing this villain, and he's been highly teased throughout season 3. So in this video we're going to go over a bit of his comic book history. I don't know much about Clifford DeVoe the Thinker, but that's all you guys can do. If you do watch The Flash, do drop below what could they do with Clifford DeVoe the Thinker. So let's get straight into the first part of what happens to his character in the comics. So basically, Clifford DeVoe the Thinker in the comics is a character that basically mind controls. And there's a version of him in the New 52 version, the Jeff Johns era, and the Wally West era. I think they should go with the New 52 version of Clifford DeVoe because they should, because you may think the New 52 version of him looks like a bit like they shouldn't really do that, but they can twist it because they wouldn't take that actual character's costume with all the spikes and everything, because his powers are basically mind control. He can control people's minds, and this is where he can come into a bit of the rogues, as if he is one of the rogues and he's a member of the Suicide Squad. So we could be getting our own suicide TV show, Suicide Squad, next season with Clifford DeVoe, as he can actually set out throughout time. He can actually probably see throughout time in his mind and get the current and bring back other rogues, and also as the show can also bring other rogues to the show back. They can bring Captain Cole back. They can bring him back for a standalone episode, and then because after what he said in the episode 22 entitled Infantino Street of season 3, he said that Barry has to keep on being the Flash and everything. But now he's actually in the Speed Force. Wally, because it would be a great time if Wally gets to be in about the first 3 episodes, learning about how he can become the best Flash and the only Flash on Earth 1 now, as the main Flash is in the Speed Force. Yeah. So yeah. So more things in the comics, so with his powers, basically he can mind control powers, and if you see the poster, which I won't be putting in the video, but if you've been seeing the poster that you've seen in the thumbnail of the Flash, just like that, and his eyes are glowing and all these things on his head. That is what basically Clifford DeVoe, the Thinker, can do. He can basically mind control them, and like in like the finale, when Savitar, Tyrone and Barry actually said about the chair, which I was a bit bummed, because if that's the way they defeat Savitar or something, or how they talk to no, how to defeat DeVoe, I mean, how they can speak, how Barry can speak to DeVoe once he comes back out of the Speed Force, as I think after all, as he new rogues could be coming throughout the season due to that Speed Force storm. You might be wondering actually, what the Speed Force storm is a thing from the Godspeed era. I will do a separate video on that, as that was a big part of the finale actually. So yeah, as he can basically mind control the people, and he could get the rogues and manipulate them into posing them as posing Barry, aka the Flash, as a threat to the city. So let's get into more of a deeper explanation on what they could be doing next season without the rogues and Clifford DeVoe. So in season 4, I think they need to be doing the storyline with obviously the rogues. It's obviously going to be with the rogues, as I want to see these rogues coming back. I want to see Heatwave come back. I want to see a version of him. I want to see a version of Captain Cold back. I want Captain Cold to be back only just because he's the biggest rogue of the Flash. Like, he's the most inspiring, I think, of the rogues, because he's a more connected, and throughout season 1, common enemy, and then season 2 goes off with the Wave Rider by leaving the season 2, and then sacrificing himself in Legends. So we could see another version of him, and we could go see the version of him that we saw in episode 22 entitled Infantino's Street of season 3 from Siberia, picking him up from the Wave Rider in that year and everything. So yeah, but if they was gonna do like Heatwave as well, I think they'd take him off the Wave Rider. But I don't think they might take him off, because he's a common favourite character on the Legends. I'll do another video on Legends later on, like in the next 2 weeks or so as well. But if they was going to bring Heatwave back, they have to do something big with him and everything. And some other rogues I would like to come back is Top and Mirror Master. These rogues are very good. In season 3, we did see their introduction as a debuted, as they was on twice in the episode. No, twice in the season. I mean, there was in episode 4, I think, or 3. No, 4, because Magenta was on episode 3. And yeah, I think if they were going to do Mirror Master and Top, they would have to bring them back in a way that would have a purpose of bringing them back into being influenced and being mind controlled by Clifford DeVoe, the thinker of him. And then I think maybe what Clifford DeVoe can do is manipulate Top into rewinding people's minds as a connection. So I want to mention this quick part in this next part. So we saw in episode 22 of Infantino Street of when Barry and Captain Cold broke into Argus to get the power source to power up the Speed Force bazooka. And we saw names like Gorilla Grodd, we saw Cheetah, who was it else? I can't remember. But we did see other like names. So I think these Easter eggs that would have been throughout the season we're doing with the rogues is that I think that they will have to bring Cheetah in, and I think she could actually be part of DeVoe's team. as this is, I think it could just be the Suicide Squad of the TV show, this, of the throughout the Arrowverse and the CW and everything. But DeVoe the Thinker next season will have to do a lot of thinking. Like, obviously he's the thinker. He's the thinker. But with Gorilla Grodd there, I think he would not help or join Clifford DeVoe the Thinker next season, only just because he's got the same powers as him, and I think Team Flash could use him to lure him or be talking to him, as he has got also the same powers as Clifford DeVoe. So there'd be a big twist in next season of how they would do things and everything. So yeah, so we have got to the end of the video, guys, and I know, guys, it's been a long time since I last uploaded. 3 weeks ago was the all the Flash reveals from season 1 to 3 of the villains. I just want to say about that, we have just recently hit 60 views on that. I thought at the start when I actually uploaded it, I wouldn't get that much views. It's not a lot really, but it's getting there now. And we've got a lot of videos reaching up to 100 views as well, which I'm so thankful for you guys. So yeah, what do you think of the news of Clifford DeVoe being the big bad for season 4, and what could they do next season about him and everything? So it's your boy HavockZz, guys. Stay tuned for the next video, and that will be on the Speed Force Storm in the conclusion of season 3. So there'll be a lot of season 4 now. There's a playlist ready for that. And season 3 of Supergirl videos will be coming soon. Arrow season 6. What a finale that was of Arrow as well. I think that was my favourite out of all of them. I think even Legends. Legends season 3 will be coming next week with follow-up, possible with the Speed Force Storm video on the Flash season 4. And I will do one of Barry going into Speed Force, obviously, and everything. So yes. So stay tuned for that. Subscribe if you are new to the channel, and drop a like on the video if you enjoyed it, guys. So yes, it's always much appreciated, guys, and peace.